Your friends are scrolling through short content, but you, my friend, you're here to learn. Welcome to the RAAAZ Clips. People think I got paid by the government to do cabinet minister interviews.
I saw that.
I did it because it was the next obvious progression as a podcaster. I didn't get paid a single rupee.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed talking to them. I feel like as a podcaster, you need to get to know what's happening in your content. You need to reveal it to the audiences.
Yeah.
So I'll lap up the criticism because my idol is Cristiano Ronaldo and that's what I've learned from him. Oh. And I'll use it to get better. I do intend on bringing the opposition.
Good for you.
Yeah, I thrive off of people shooting arrows at me. But, it's a little masochistic content creator vibe.
I get that. I mean, I was horrified that, people were attacking podcasters. And I won't be surprised if this also comes from disgruntled journos who don't like the idea that they didn't get those interviews and those guys went to the podcasters. In fact, I'll tell you honestly, I also had this twinge of envy that, wow, like back-to-back 3 ministers or 4 ministers who went on these podcasts, like amazing work. Then I felt that that's great. That means that even the government is recognizing the value of the podcast. Believe me, when I started out 6-7 months back, nobody wanted to come on the podcast. I said, why will you come on this? Why don't you take us instead for, on your channel, on your agency? It'll go to all the channels. Why YouTube? Kaun aayega? The same people who, I think one should keep a diary, who said, I don't want to come on your podcast, now are calling to say, yeah, we want to come on your podcast. Same big shots who were like not interested at all, want to come. And others don't realize it, that we could be calling people over to chat with them for no money. Did you at any point of time, or did anybody question how these ministers go to all the conclaves of news organizations? Are those news organizations not getting ads? Right? Did anybody question that? Why are they getting so many ministers? Nobody questions them. Why? Just because they're journalists who are doing the questioning. But if they come on podcast, then how dare you go? Why? Those guys are getting millions. The podcasters are getting millions of viewers. The channels are not getting so many millions. So?
I also want to say something cliched here. Again, I didn't ask for it. It came to me. But I know the amount of work I've put in for the 8 years prior to this moment of getting
why
it.
Are you feeling so think about even asking? Chalega na? That's your work to get people on your podcast who are interesting. So even asking is not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, let's just speak on behalf of all the anti-Modi janta that actually has a problem that I've done this. I get that their problem is this perception that now I am a tool of the government and I'm like doing their PR. But the truth is I'm just a podcaster learning how to do political podcasts. And this was the first opportunity I got. You give me the opposition, I'll do like the opposition podcasts as well. I'm not trained as a journalist. I won't ask the hard-hitting political questions. I want to get to know the human. I want to get to know what they've gone through. And then as the viewers, you guys can come to your own conclusions about it. Now, in saying all of this, my actual intention here is to get Virat Kohli.
I agree with you.
People can have all their stories that they're cooking up about me. I'm going to keep continuing.
Yeah.
And even if there is criticism, I strongly have always believed that all forms of publicity are good publicity. My stuff is growing. So I'm more than happy. I'm happy to be a target of envy also, honestly, because it's a validation for your work.
Yes.
And I'm not going to be doing podcasting for longer than 5 years. So I might as well milk it while it's doing well.
Who knows, where life goes. And I mean, maybe there's another platform like YouTube. Who knows?
Yeah.
Their platforms will keep changing.
I also want to say that often the anti-Modi part of our society, which is a lot of South Bombay, South Delhi, like the elite classes, have a problem that India's falling behind. Well, okay. If India's truly falling behind and your reference point is, say, America or the West, there is a podcasting culture there where politicians come on podcasts. People have appeared on Joe Rogan. Political commentary happens on podcasts. So if we're moving in that direction, support me. I will talk for you as well. I will, talk on your behalf.
Absolutely. Politicians are going to come as soon as the numbers come, because politicians are only looking for voter base, no? Ultimately, a politician looks for what? People who will listen to him or her, will understand, and you are giving a platform. why will they not come to you? Of course they'll come to you, and it doesn't matter, and you don't need to validate your point of view that I'm centrist, I'm not a tool, I'm not. People are going to make, as you get more success, people will make these kind of comments. And at some point of time, you have to just say, F it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You do what your conviction tells you.
So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this playlist for more videos just like this. It's TRS Clips.